Have you ever found yourself staring at a blank spreadsheet, a looming tax deadline, and a sinking feeling in your gut, wondering how you're ever going to make sense of all your crypto transactions? You're not alone. The world of digital assets is exciting and full of potential, but keeping track of every single buy, sell, and swap can feel like trying to herd cats. It's a common struggle, and for many, the first step is often the hardest, getting your transaction data out of the exchange and into a format you can actually work with. That's where this video comes in. We're going to tackle a specific, but incredibly important, task: exporting your complete transaction history from Nuggs, one of Canada's most popular cryptocurrency exchanges. Whether you're preparing for tax season, doing your own portfolio analysis, or just want a clear record for your personal finances, this is a crucial skill to master. We'll walk through the process step by step, from logging in to downloading the file, and I'll even share a few pro tips along the way to make sure you get exactly what you need. So, let's get started. The first thing you'll need to do is log into your Nuggs account. Now, while you can view some of your recent transactions on the mobile app, for a complete and exportable history, you'll need to use the web-based version of the platform. So, open up your browser, head over to the Nuggs website, and enter your login credentials. If you have two-factor authentication enabled, which I highly recommend, be sure to have your authenticator app or device ready. Once you're logged in, you'll land on your main dashboard. You'll see a quick overview of your portfolio, recent activity, and market trends. It's a great place to get a snapshot of your holdings, but we need to go a bit deeper. Look for the menu icon, usually located in the top right or top left corner of the screen. It often looks like three horizontal lines, a hamburger menu. Click on that, and a sidebar or drop-down menu will appear. Within this menu, you'll see a few different options. You'll probably see things like portfolio, funding, trade, and so on. What we're looking for is something along the lines of history, activity, or statements. On Nuggs, this is clearly labeled as activity. Click on that, and it will take you to a new page that shows a running list of all your recent transactions. Now, at first glance, this page might seem a little overwhelming. You'll see a list of deposits, withdrawals, buys, and sells, along with dates, amounts, and statuses. This is a great place to check on a specific transaction you're curious about, but it's not a very efficient way to get your entire history. Scrolling through thousands of transactions would take forever. The key here is to find the export or download button. On the Nuggs activity page, look for a button, usually in the top right corner of the transaction list, that says export or has a download icon. Click on this button. A small pop-up window or a new page will likely appear, giving you some options for your export. This is where the magic happens and where you have to pay close attention to ensure you get the data you need. The first and most important option you'll see is the date range. Nuggs system allows you to select a specific time frame for your export. You'll likely see options like last 30 days, last 90 days, this year, or a custom date range. This is a critical step, especially if you're preparing for a specific tax year. For example, if you're preparing your 2024 taxes, you'll want to set your custom date range to cover January 1st, 2024, to December 31st, 2024. Make sure you select the full range you need. Don't make the mistake of only downloading the last few months, you'll be missing crucial data. Once you've selected your desired date range, the next option you will see is the file format. Nuggs provides a few different formats for your export, with the most common and useful being CSV. CSV stands for comma-separated values, and it's a standard file type that can be opened and edited with almost any spreadsheet program, like Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, or Apple Numbers. This is the format you'll want to choose for easy analysis and integration with other software. So, to recap, log into your Nuggs account on the web. Navigate to the Activity or History section. Find and click the Export button. Select your desired date range. Choose CSV as your file format. After you've made these selections, a new button, likely labeled Download, will appear. Click on it. The system will process your request, and in most cases, the file will be downloaded to your computer instantly. If you have a very large number of transactions, it might take a few seconds, but it's generally a very quick process. Once the file is downloaded, it will likely be in your Downloads folder. The file name will be something like Newton_transactions_YYYYMMDD_2_YYYYMMDD.CSV. Go ahead and open that file with your favorite spreadsheet program. When you open the CSV file, you'll see a spreadsheet full of data. It might look a little intimidating at first, but let's break down the columns you'll see. You'll have columns for things like date, transaction type, amount, asset, price, and status. Date. This column shows the exact date and time of the transaction. This is crucial for tax purposes and for chronological analysis. Transaction type. This tells you what kind of transaction it was. You'll see things like buy, sell, deposit, withdrawal, and trade. This is essential for distinguishing between different types of movements in your account. Asset. This column specifies the cryptocurrency involved in the transaction, like BTC for Bitcoin, ETH for Ethereum, or ADA for Cardano. Amount. This is the quantity of the asset involved. For a buy or sell order, this would be the number of coins or tokens you traded. Price. This is the price per unit of the asset at the time of the transaction. Status. This tells you if the transaction was successful, pending, or canceled. For your records, you will primarily be interested in the completed transactions. By having this data in a spreadsheet, you can now do a whole host of things. You can sort by date, filter by asset, calculate your total gains and losses, or import the data into a dedicated crypto tax software. This is the foundation for all your financial tracking and reporting. Now, a few pro tips to make this process even smoother. First, it's a good practice to download your transaction history on a regular basis, perhaps at the end of each quarter or at the very least at the end of the year. This helps you stay on top of your records and prevents the mad scramble when tax season rolls around. Second, be mindful of the time zones. The timestamps on your transaction history are likely in a specific time zone, usually UTC. If you're comparing your records to another exchange or to your personal notes, make sure you're accounting for any differences in time zones to avoid confusion. Third, if you're using crypto tax software, most of them will have an easy way to import a CSV file. Just follow their instructions for importing a Newton CSV, and the software will do all the heavy lifting for you, calculating your capital gains and losses based on your cost basis. This is a huge time saver and can help ensure accuracy. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.